Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we're making this Teddy Bear Choco Pie. Choco Pie is a popular Korean snack. It consists of two cakes with marshmallow fillings in between, and the whole thing is covered in chocolate, quite similar to an American version of the moon pie. And out of all the Choco Pie, my favorite will have to be the Cacao Choco Pie. I've always wanted to make this Choco Pie. So today I'm going to show you how to make my homemade version of Cacao Choco Pie. It's more healthier of course, and I promise you will have a lot of fun making this. And before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And without further ado, let's get started. To start off, you need to prepare a design template. Secure the template to the pen with some tape so they stop slipping around. Then over the top of the design, place a piece of baking parchment that fits exactly the bottom of the pen. I went with these two cute teddy bears for today. It is super customizable, so you can really do any design you like. After the template is done, now we can work on our cake batter. In a large bowl, combine the soft butter and granulated sugar. I just continue mixing until it's nice, light and fluffy. And then I'm just going to add in the eggs and mix that all through. Don't worry if the butter looks like curdling now. The mixture will come back together when we add the dry ingredients later. Next I'm just going to mix in all of the dry ingredients. Mix until the butter is really smooth and no lumps remain. Looks beautiful. And now we are ready to pipe our teddy bear. Transfer the butter into a piping bag with a 1 cm round tip. I will go ahead and start piping this out. You can see how this template helps a lot to make even looking teddy bear. It's totally worth the extra effort. Smooth the surface with small spatula. After all is done, you will want to bake this off at 170 degrees Celsius for about 13 to 15 minutes. And out of the oven, they should look something like this. Let it sit on the pan for about 3 minutes. Then I'm just going to transfer them onto a cooling rack to cool completely. If you find that you have a little bit uneven surface on your teddy bear cakes, it doesn't really matter, since we are going to be dipping them in chocolate anyways. Now it's time to do the decorations. We are using the same teddy bear template as above. I'm just tapping some wax paper right on top, just to make sure it doesn't budge. So I'm starting off with his eyes. And I've made that using dark chocolate. Then I'll just fill in the nose. And the mouth. And using white chocolate, I will add on the spark of the eyes and the nose. Then I will add on the inner part of his faces with milk chocolate. And the arms. Then the ears. And finally his round fat tummy. I just fill in the rest of the details here. And now our teddy bear's details are finally finished. These do take a little while, and I will say that these are pretty delicate. So a good step is just pop them in the freezer. Let them set until you are ready to use them. Make sure the chocolate isn't too warm, otherwise you might melt the teddy bear. In the meanwhile, let's prepare our teddy bear cake. I'm just dipping them into some melted dark chocolate. Shake off the excess. And then you're just going to shake the teddy bear to get it nice and smooth. Then let them dry on the cooling rack so it's firm to touch. Moving on, let's make the marshmallow fillings. Pour the gelatin into a mixing bowl. Add 80 grams of water and mix. Then let it stand for a while. Next, in a saucepot, I'm going to add the granulated sugar and 60 grams of water. Cook over a medium heat until the sugar dissolves and the mixture comes to a boil. Cover the saucepan with a lid and let it boil for about 1 to 2 minutes to allow any sugar crystals to dissolve from the sides of the saucepan. Remove the lid and attach a candy thermometer to the side of the pan. Boil without stirring until the syrup reaches 240 degrees Fahrenheit or the soft boil stage. You don't need to have candy thermometer to make this. If you don't have one, just bring it to a rolling boil and let it boil for 1 minute. Please be careful, this stuff is super hot and it will definitely burn you if you get it on your skin. So just be careful, guys. Next, I'm just going to slowly and carefully pour in my hot sugar syrup over the soft gelatin. Once you have added all your sugar syrup, you are going to whip this up on medium speed with a hand mixer. Add in your favorite extract and food coloring. I would love to see my marshmallow pink for my lovely teddy bear. Have fun with your own favorite flavors and coloring. Whip this for about 8 to 10 minutes until you get super thick and fluffy beautiful marshmallow-like. Transfer the marshmallow into a piping bag. And then we are finally ready to assemble our choco pie. Take one of the chocolate cake. Squeeze a generous amount of marshmallow. to the center of the cake. And then put another cake on top. I tested it out both ways. In the first method, once the marshmallow is done, I've immediately piped the marshmallow onto the cake. And because it's still too soft, once you put the other cake on top, it will melt around the edges. You know, it's kinda of messy. So I tried the second method. I did let the marshmallow set a bit before piping it. And I can tell you guys, the second method looks like 1,000 times better. It looks more tidy and make it possible to fill in more marshmallow. So be patient, give our sweet marshmallow more time to relax. After you're done with the sandwich job, now we are finally going to decorate our choco pies. So I'm just melt some dark chocolate for the glue. Then I'm going to apply it to our choco pies. Very carefully lay on his cute face, nose and mouth. Then I will pop on his eyes. And the final step is just to add on the ears, hands, and finally his round fat tummy. They are so adorable. And then here what another teddy bear looks like. You can see this one are super cute too. They are a great companion to the other Teddy Bear Choco Pie. When I think of a childhood snack, definitely Choco Pie comes to mind. It was always like a special treat. These, like I said, are so gorgeous. I'm so in love with them. The cake so soft and not too sweet. And the marshmallow fillings are so fluffy, kinda a spongy texture. And the melted chocolate, it's just a chocolatey goodness. To be honest, when you compare it with the store-bought kind, this even tastes better. I don't see myself buying it again. So I hope you guys enjoy my homemade version of Choco Pie. And if you did, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every single week. You can also follow me on social media at bembumkitchen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all back here very soon. Bye guys!